Well, hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Kalahari Zoo. My name is Leaf, and as always, it's so great to have you guys here once again because today, guess what? We have a double header episode. Yes, we are building for two animals today, and those are the beautiful little Aardvark, which is base game, of course, as well as the North African ostrich, which is a specific subspecies of ostrich that you may recognize by having this beautiful bright red neck. We'll actually see a little bit more of them later on. But today, right now, right at this very moment, you like how I stalled this much, guys? I'm actually building the Aardvark habitat, just decorating it the same way that we always do, just always with this beautiful, nice, the candelabra trees. These are probably my favorite plant in the game, just because of how versatile they are. You can use them in pretty much any, climate, really, and they'll look beautiful nonetheless. And I figured, you know what, I actually started designing the habitat before I chose the animal, and I figured the Aardvark would probably fit the best in here, not to mention it was the first one that came up on the roster, so it was kind of just like, it was just meant to be. But yeah, here we are just doing a lot more foliage work, making sure that this is pretty lush. As I mentioned in the last episode, the desert zoos, they're kind of difficult to build for. I know Delady has her beautiful little franchise zoo. I'm not sure if she's still making content for it. I think she might be, but still, I just really wanted to emphasize the beauty of the desert and how lush it can really be. And I probably should have threw more colors in this habitat, because looking at it right now, it's pretty awfully gray. And if I were to redo it, I totally would add some more flowers, and I may do that before the next episode. But yeah, I figured, you know what, we gotta get something else in here. What can we possibly throw in? And I figured the ostrich would be a very interesting thing to build for, so I built a pretty interesting habitat for them. A lot more interesting for the guest perspective, to be completely fair. They have this little bit of a raised viewing platform over here that kind of has some shade structures on it. I think it came out pretty neat because it gives you a little bit more of a unique perspective into the habitat itself, and their habitat's a little bit more long than anything, and it's kind of about the same size as the Roger Williams habitat, I would say, for our current ostrich, so I kind of base it off of that a little bit, just very emphasis on a little bit, because it's completely different. But anyways, here I am just kind of making it lush a little bit more. I really do have a lot more of an emphasis on the rock work outside of the habitat, just because, I don't know, I'm not good at doing sort of support structures, and I can't even support myself, be it my pathways. So I really just like to kind of hide those structures with some rocks, and that's what I kind of do for the viewing platforms. And of course, keeping this nice and lush around the exterior of the habitat, just making sure it's kind of framed pretty well, because I do like to incorporate a little bit of realism into these builds. I try my best to do so. So I have those chain links in the back, but of course, as a perfect way to hide them, we can just throw a bunch of grass down, throw a bunch of plants down. Hell, we can even throw a bunch of bushes down to even get that height variation that I want from that too. And here you can see me actually work on the rock work over here. I should probably go around and do some minor decorations throughout the entire zoo. It's relatively boring right now because it's just you walk up to the next habitat and that's it. And I should probably do some education and stuff going forward, just kind of give it a little bit more of a backstory, give it a little bit more of a purpose, I guess, rather than just exhibiting animals. But still, I don't know, I just should probably do that soon. But anyways, here you can see me start to actually get an umbrella down here, just making sure it's nice and shady up there, because I wanted to keep picnic tables up there too, but they couldn't fit, so that's kind of sad. But I also love the Africa poles right there. They seem so nice, so they just fit so well right there. And of course, doing a little bit more foliage work as well. It's a very naturalistic zoo, and that's what I love about this entire project. It's very focused on nature. I do have that little first part that's kind of more of a little bit of a city, but that's pretty much it. So we are about to enter our B-roll right now. It was a little bit of a quick video. I hope you guys enjoy that. It's a nice bite-sized portion, But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys sticking around. And you know what? Enjoy our happy little ostriches, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. Oh yeah, and the Aardvark, so I forgot about those. Stay tuned for them. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Take care, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye now.